Hi, I'm Kylee, and were you a creepy kid?
Ooh. Hi, I'm Craig, and in a past life, Mothman and I, we were close. We were like this close.
Hi, I'm Shandi, and what if your most recent past life was as a red-haired sex worker in the Wild West?
Ooh.
And this is Seance with My Siblings, Past Lives Edition. Ooh. Welcome to the seance.
Ooh.
Interns, shut the fuck up.
You're doing your job wrong.
You're doing everything wrong. Your life is wrong. Oh, that's me. Sorry. Oh, well. We conferred? Yeah, I think that's the right word. And none of us have any ghost updates.
Nope.
So we're gonna do a Mad Lib.
Hell yeah.
For those of you watching, I will show you. Oops, sorry. Ooh. It's a book.
It's a book.
It has a Twilight-esque vampire and
A derpy ass.
Look at how
fella.
derpy
like
her eyes
a
are.
cockeyed lady.
She's got her eyes going in two different directions.
She just needs some corrective lenses.
Yeah.
Or not.
It's because she's.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. It's because she's looking one eye at Edward and one eye at Jacob.
Oh,
Yeah.
Obviously. That's the key.
obviously.
Obviously. Obviously. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. In the dead of the night is what this one is called.
Ooh.
I need an adjective, Craig. It's a descriptive word.
Okay.
Like it's a
Action descriptive or
Yeah.
action word, yeah. Let's do. Oh God. Quaking. Does that work?
That's
It's like a
verb.
descriptor, like wet or
Oh yeah. Okay.
Blue or dry or...
Let's do dry. That's a good one.
Okay.
oh, that'll be good. Now I need a noun, Kylee.
Ooh. Let's do... a cat.
Oh no.
A cat.
A cat.
Yeah.
And now I need a person in room. It says female in parentheses.
Alice? Like a person in or a person
I
in a
think
room.
a person
In
in
this
this
room.
Oh, Kylie. I'm all like, Twilight.
An adjective, Kylee.
Let's do... moist.
Oh,
Dry
okay.
and then moist.
Yeah. Moist. Where somebody has shivers running down their spine right now and they're like crashing out.
You know
because
what
they hate that
word
word.
does that to me is the word wound
Ooh.
and the word womb.
Womb.
I'm like, don't call my uterus that. Shut the
Like
fuck
what? Yeah.
up. Don't say that about my uterus. Gross.
My womb.
Womb.
Blech.
Sounds like a womba.
Or a wombat.
A wimboa. A wimboa.
No. Okay, another adjective, Craig.
Flurrying. What does that look?
That's
That card's
loud.
Assholes. Don't they know we're podcasting in here? Those
Yeah.
That might be a
fuckers?
copter. A
Wait.
helicopter.
Oh, I think it is actually.
A heptadoctor?
A
A
heptadoctor.
Okay, sorry. I missed the adjective.
Oh fuck! What did what did I say? Thrashing or something?
That's a verb.
Sparkling. What did I say? Oh God.
It's a descriptor, so sparkle could be
Sparkle.
Sparkle. Yeah.
You got Twilight on the brain.
I really do.
Alice. Sparkle.
Sparkly vampires.
Bella.
Beller.
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 Okay, another this is adjective heavy.
It is adjective
Another
heavy.
adjective, Kai.
Oh God. How wild should I go?
Wild.
Wild.
Like squirting knees.
Okay. Cummy.
Cummy?
Yeah.
Alright, bubbies. I just decided to spell it C-U-M-M-Y. Cummy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, cool. Gross.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm
All right,
sorry,
Craig.
folks.
A noun.
A noun. Ooh, okay. Arizona or Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson, Arizona. This is how we all talk in Tucson, Arizona.
I love Arizonia.
It's really warm.
I love that about it.
When I was there, living there in the summer, it was too hot. I was
A
melting
lot of
away.
Arizonians would
Yeah.
say that that's correct.
It was like 1:30, basically.
Oh, that's hot.
Jeepers.
Oh, now I just want to go to Vegas.
Ooh.
Anyway, I've got travel on the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
another adjective, Kai.
Oh my fucking god.
Fucking.
That's a verb.
That is a. Or, yeah.
Let's see. Grotesque.
Ooh.
That's a cute. Okay. Now an adverb.
Oh,
Craig.
Jesus Christ.
So that's an action verb.
Yeah,
Action verb?
usually
Okay.
ending in like ing.
Oh, so like fucking.
Yes. So we
Yeah,
could do fucking.
We could do fucking.
Or.
We could do fucking.
We could do.
You're on a first date. You're on a first date. And you both are looking into the eyes of your date.
fucking them.
We could do fucking.
We could do fucking.
We could always do fucking. I think we should. It'll be funny. You guys
Yeah.
just settle down.
Okay.
Okay.
Another adjective. Whoever's turn it is.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Another gosh darn adjective. Minuscule.
Lucky I know how to spell things.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just giving you shit.
Sorry, fam.
No, I know how to spell minuscule and grotesque.
Slay.
A part of the body, Craig.
Ooh.
Is it the peener?
Not this time. Elbow.
Elbow. Did you guys ever in like elementary school be like, it's my weenus?
Oh no.
No, my favorite one was like, oh, I can see you masticating.
Your epidermis
Your
is showing.
Epidermis is showing, and you're a known masticator.
Yep.
You're just chewing that food.
Oh, no.
Anyway, I masticated this morning.
Slay.
Hell yeah.
I just drooled all over myself.
No! Okay.
Okay, another adjective.
Drooly.
And then one final one, a plural part of the body.
Ooh, let's do.
Ash cheeks.
That's actually a good one. Yeah, let's do that. That's gonna be all like eyeballs.
Oh, we could do eyeballs.
But no, ass cheeks is so much better.
Oh, so are we doing ass cheeks or
Ass
eyeballs?
cheeks. Ass cheeks
Okay.
for
Both.
sure.
For sure.
Ass cheek eyeballs. You're.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
like Crumb from Our Real Monsters could have balanced his
Hmm.
eyeballs on his ass cheeks.
Yeah.
He had from what I remember, he had some cheeks on him. Or am I
A
thinking
badonkey-donk.
about Ipkiss? I don't know, fucking know. Anyway,
I don't know fucking know.
in the dead of the night, it was a dry and stormy cat. Kylee was alone in the woods, shivering in her moist dress.
Yuck.
Trying to find her way home. Suddenly, she tripped over something sparkle on the ground. She took a closer look and discovered it was a gummy tombstone.
Edward.
A commie?
No.
That's awful.
So bad. She was obviously in the middle of Tucson, Arizona yard. Overcome by fear and struggling to stand up, she heard a grotesque noise behind her. Someone or something was moving fucking toward her. She spun around to get a better look and saw a minuscule shadow moving past her. As the foggy figure came closer, she felt a cold elbow touch her arm.
That's so much worse than anything else touching you.
They're just like weenus first at you.
And it's cold.
Okay, shaking free. She ran out of the drooly cemetery as fast as her ass cheeks could take her, never once looking back.
Oh no.
As fast as her ass cheeks could take her.
Dead.
Kylie's got some fast ass cheeks.
Oh no.
If you fart while you're running, does it like propel you
It propels you
forward?
forward.
That's a good time.
That was a good time.
You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Who doesn't want to go as fast as your ass cheeks can take you?
And trip over a cummy tombstone.
Oh, jeez. Come on, phone. I didn't accidentally touch the unlock screen, you fucker. Okay.
Okay.
And we're back. And I'm a nice, polite, quiet woman. If anyone ever described me that way, that would be hilarious.
That would be wild.
We would know
but-
something was
I'd be
wrong.
like, have we actually met though?
They're like, oh yeah, Shandi's just this nice, quiet woman. Very polite, very demure, very mindful.
I'm like, you haven't seen me on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Okay, we're talking past lives.
Ooh.
And I have had more than one person tell me that I was a sex worker with red hair in the Wild West.
Hell yeah.
My past boss at the tattoo shop told me that, and that she was a cowboy and she was awful to me. And then in this lifetime too, she screwed me over. So that's a twice. That's a twice now. What's gonna happen fucking next
Double
time?
whammy.
Asshole. Anyway. What if you could go visit a person trained in past life regression and remember who you were in a past life? Ooh. Well, that is a thing you can experience. Past life regression works by accessing. I wrote assessing. Oh shit. No, I wrote accessing. Yeah. Okay. Accessing your subconscious and superconscious mind. I did not know what superconscious meant. It's what a lot of people would describe as your higher self. So like that part of you that's more connected to the great beyond and your higher power and like remembering things from not this realm.
Okay.
So like a lot of people would be like, I've spent time meditating and talking to my higher self what my next best move is for my best, like my higher good. Anyway, it's like that. So you want those two things, and you want your conscious mind to shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay.
You are put into a very relaxed state, or some would say hypnosis, and the practitioner guides you through, helping you to access your past lives. According to Steve Crabb, who is, according to himself, a master hypnotherapist, he does some wild and shit. I'm like, I don't know, man. I need to research him further. Anyway, past life regression therapy, PLIRT, using hypnosis, to access past lifetimes can address emotional and mental burdens by exploring memories that may affect one's current life. PLIRT can benefit individuals facing unexplained emotional issues, relationship dynamics, or chronic symptoms, thereby aiding in personal growth and offering insights into life's purpose and challenges.
Ooh.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't have any challenges in my life.
Never.
Never.
Can't relate.
Unrelatable. While PLIRT faces skepticism due to lack of evidence-based support and the potential for false memories, which is a big reason why in clinical practice today, hypnotherapy is not more utilized because back in the 70s they were just wilding with it.
Mm.
And there was some big problems
Ruh-roh.
with therapists implanting false memories.
Oh.
But I had a professor in graduate school that used it, and she said it was really effective. But also now she can see why, like, it's a kind of a dangerous tool.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you have nefarious intentions, yeah. So I guess just do your research. Go to someone that you trust and has no red flags that you can determine from your therapeutic alliance. Anyway, we all have red flags. It's fine. Sorry, I'm out of allergy medicine today.
Or nor.
I know. Anyway, despite many being skeptic, there are volumes of anecdotal stories and inexplicable research that points to this area being worthy of exploring as either a client or as a therapist.
Ooh.
So, I watched a video where someone went through a past life regression. The channel is Grazy TV. The woman going through the past life regression had many questions about trouble in her interpersonal relationships and her career that she attributed to traumas from a past life. In this video, she stated that the past life regression takes around 4 hours, and the hypnotherapist's name was Tracy Ventura. I don't know who this creator's name is, just her channel name. She never said her own name in the videos, and I didn't look further because her content isn't anything like I'm into. No offense to her, she seems delightful. The person under hypnosis said it felt like a vivid dream with emotions and feelings. The hardest part of doing a past life regression is quieting your conscious mind to better access your superconscious or higher self. During the past life regression, the biggest takeaway that I saw, me personally, saw was that in the past life as a man in Victorian England, which was her past life, he didn't connect with his wife and children. He was always too busy working. And in this life, she had been so focused on her K-pop career that she isn't focused on connecting with other people. So this caused her a lot of problems in her relationships because she's kind of like single-mindedly determined to be a K-pop singer.
Okay.
So, like, I'm guessing very, like, self-involved, maybe doesn't make time for other people.
To, like, break into, like, a career like that, you really
have to
gotta...
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can see how that would hurt personal relationships and, like, make romantic relationships really difficult. So, let's move on to Jenny Cockle.
Jenny Cockle.
Who remembers a past life in Ireland. Jenny's
Ooh.
story is wild, as she was able to travel to Ireland and find the village she lived in and reconnect with her children she had in the past life.
That is bananas.
I know. So, on the website irishcentral.com, in an article titled, "The English Woman Who Believed She Was Reincarnated from an Irish Mum of 8 by Frances Mulroney." I hope that is right. That last name pronunciation. Sorry about it, everyone. Anyway, the concept has not much been discussed in Ireland in the last few centuries, what with the disdain that the Catholic Church has for the idea, but the concept of finishing one life and starting another in another physical body is one of the world's most ancient and may even have been a theory floated around by the Celtic Druids at one point. Regardless of your own thoughts, one on reincarnation, the story of Jenny Cockle is an intriguing one. An English woman traveling to Ireland based on memories she believed she had had since she was a small child. Convinced that she was the reincarnation of Dubliner Mary Sutton, even last name, you guys. And this woman was a real woman. And this was before the internet. So it would have been a lot harder to find this information without, like, going to Ireland. Mm-hmm. But she already had this whole, like, story. Like, it wasn't like she got there and was like,
oh, like, this is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Cockle enjoyed a certain level of fame in the 1990s when she took part in the BBC show Strange But True. And I watched that part of that episode. It was interesting. And then it switched to something else and I was like, I'm done now. Speaking about her experience of coming to terms with the fact that the feelings she'd had all her life may, in fact, be memories and emotions from a past life. This is a quote from Jenny. For as long as I can remember, I've had dreams of being Mary in Ireland and dying while the children were still young, not grown, in the 1930s. Englishwoman Jenny Cockle told BBC's Strange But True program, terrible dreams of being alone in a room in pain, not at home, and knowing that there was nothing that I could do to ensure the safety of the children's futures. Like, as a mom, that would gut me. Like, I would be wrecked. Anyway, Cockle eventually decided to track down her hometown in Ireland and ultimately met with the now elderly men and women who she believes to be her children.
Oh, that's
Okay.
I know.
That is bananas.
Despite the fact that they are decades older than her. Well, yeah, no shit.
That's how time works, right?
That is, I think in this plane of existence, that is definitely how time works. The Englishwoman claims that even before the age of 4, she felt that she had previously been called Mary and appeared to vividly remember the details of her death in the 1930s. She believed she had died in the hospital while giving birth to her eighth child, aged just 35. She was 35. But in the other thing, I heard she died at 37.
Okay.
This Mary woman. That was a real woman. She passed at age 37 in other tales.
Okay.
Cockle has written in depth. She's written like 4 books about her past lives. She's written in depth about the feelings of guilt she felt from this young age and knowing that she was leaving her children behind, and as soon as she could pick up a pencil, she was drawing a map of the place where she believed she used to live.
Oh, that's
wild.
wild.
And like, so she drew this little map, and she was a little girl at this point. And then I think when she got older, she had to go to, I think, a bookstore, and she had to order a map of Ireland. Like, the person working there helped her order that, because this is not a time where you could just look it up on the internet.
Yeah, you can't use the Google.
Yeah, you couldn't Google that shit. So she had to get a physical paper map of Ireland, and the wildest thing is what she drew as a little girl was, like, accurate to the map.
Oh,
that is
wild.
bananas.
That's
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It wasn't until she herself was married with children that Cockle decided to explore these supposed memories further, still skeptical of what they may be, despite the fact that she had spoken of them throughout her life. With the help of a hypnotist, Cockle began to look back further and began to believe that she truly was the reincarnation of Mary. She eventually made the decision to travel to Ireland in 1989 to find out more first-hand information. She claims to have instantly felt a connection in Ireland, remembering things about, Mullahyde, the suburb of North Dublin. She felt most resembled the maps she drew from her memories, that someone who had never before stepped foot in that place should know. I noticed things that had changed, like the builder's yard being replaced by a supermarket and the old jetty being updated to a nice new concrete jetty.
Okay, so she knew about the past things.
Mm-hmm.
That's so
and how
crazy.
they used to look.
Wild.
Yeah. I knew the house, so she went and found her old house.
Ooh.
I knew the house was grouped with a few other houses opposite a boggy meadow. When I walked to where I thought the house was, there were just ruins there. I had gotten there just in time because the ruins were only there for a short time afterward until a development was built on the land.
Oh,
So if
that's
she would have
wild.
waited even longer, it would have been
Just
Just
nothing.
gone.
just gone.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, this is me talking now. The article is done.
Okay.
So everyone knows.
Shandi time.
It's me time. I think this is just wild to remember so much about a place you have never been to in your current life. She remembered these things before you could search up anything you wanted on the internet or travel the world via Google Earth. From my own experiences and all the compelling stories from others, I think past lives are real and we do live many lives and learn many different lessons along the way. I have some short personal stories to share. My oldest son used to talk to himself when he woke up from naps, only he wasn't talking to himself.
Ooh.
The first time it happened, I heard him having a full conversation. What he said is now lost to time. I wish I had written it down. Anyway, I went into his room to get him out of his crib, and as I opened the door, he stopped talking and looked surprised to see me. I asked him who he was talking to, and he said, "My little brother and little sister."
Ooh.
At this point in... excuse me, oh my god, I'm so phlegmy. At this point in life, he was still an only child, and I was not planning on having any more children. So I nervously laughed and asked him, "From this mommy or from another mommy?" He said, "From my old mommy, not you." He sort of clammed up after that and didn't want to talk about it anymore. This happened multiple times until he was around 5 years old. One other odd thing was he used to get upset if I wore my hair up in a bun around him.
Mm.
It literally distraught, crying.
Oh no.
Crying, screaming, throwing up. He would cry and ask me to put my hair down until I took the bun out, and he said it was like his old mommy and she was mean.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. And of course he doesn't remember any of this now.
Mm.
As like a 20-year-old human, he's like, "Okay, Mom."
Whatever you say, Mom.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm cool. Hi, Zan. He doesn't listen to this. We
No.
can roast him.
He certainly does not, and he never will. Anyway, my youngest son also seems to have had a past life that was pretty recent to the one he is living now. He was around 2 years old, and he went out to visit his paternal grandmother with my husband. She lived on 80 acres in a small town about 30-ish minutes away from us. She is a lot older than most grandparents, as she was 42 when she had my husband. So she wasn't really into the grandma thing, so my son hadn't really been to her house before this. She usually came to visit us at our house. That's why this story happened.
Okay.
When they got there, my son looked around and said to Peter, "This is where I was when I met your dad."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Peter's dad died when Peter was around 20. Luke wasn't born until Peter was 31.
Bananas.
Yeah. Another odd thing happened when we were, Luke was around the same age, around 2, 3. We were walking in the cemetery when Luke grabbed my hand and looked at me and said, "Mommy, who was I before I was Lucas?"
I just got full body chill.
I was caught a little off guard, but answered, "I'm sorry, Sunshine, I don't know. I didn't know you before you were Lucas." So those are my stories from my creepy kids.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Speaking of creepy kids, I have got some stories from some creepy children. Not like super creepy, but
Unsettling.
it's so wild when like children have experiences or say things.
Because they're so just like matter of fact. Like,
They
this
are.
isn't weird. I'm talking
Yeah.
to siblings from another lifetime. This is fine.
Yeah. They're like, "Oh, that was the before. I was this, or I was that." Yeah. Okay. Past lives. A Banger by Kesha.
What?
And the concept of belief that one's soul or spirit has lived before in different physical body or time. What interests me most about these stories is that most of them come from children under 5 who talked about people they've never met and places they've never been with accuracy.
Can confirm with my own creepy kids.
Yes. So, I've gathered some personal... I just realized, were you done?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just you said creepy kids and I was like, that's a good
Segue.
segue.
No. I was done.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I've gathered some stories from the people of Reddit and yourghoststories.com to share with you today. And these stories pose a question. What if we've all lived before?
I was a whore.
Rhymes! And what happens when past lives start bleeding into the present?
Well, I was kind of slutty in this lifetime, too, before I was married, so that checks out.
Be a slut. Do what you want.
I will.
That's what-
You can't tell me what to do with my body.
No, ma'am. All right, this story is by Lanky Lou 98.
Thank you.
From October 6, 2010 in the UK. During a previous story I submitted, I explained that I had walked in on my youngest daughter talking and playing with a ghostly lady on the bed. Well, during the past weeks, she's been telling me things that have made the goosebumps on my arms raise. My youngest is a twin, which may or may not have anything to do with this. But before I was told I was having twins, I had been told that it was impossible to have any more children. When I discovered I was pregnant and went for a scan, they were amazed that behind the first baby, there was another one hiding.
They do that.
They do that.
They do be doing that.
On our way back from a family trip to the seaside, we passed through a town in the north of England we had never been to before. Suddenly, my youngest got all excited and started shouting, "Look, look, Mom! That's like the house I used to live in with my papa." Well, we had never heard her call anyone papa before, and we turned to look. She was smiling and pointing at a row of derelict terraced houses. She continued to tell us that she used to live in a house like that before her papa died, and she went to live with Grandma. Well, you could hear a pin drop as the rest of my family just stared. As we pulled off again, she seemed to go back to her happy little self and continued playing as if nothing had happened.
You just drop a bombshell. You guys are fine.
It's fine. No big deal.
Normal.
NBD.
NBD. After this, I was knitting a baby blanket for a friend in a purple color, and she wandered over to me smiling. She said that she liked the color and that her grandma made her a big triangle of this color. When I asked her what that meant, of course looking at me like I was stupid, she said that her grandma had knitted her lots of triangles to make a big one, and that grandma had said it was called a shawl to keep her warm.
Oh, a shawl.
Her dad just stared at her. How would a 3-year-old just know this?
That's not a common piece of clothing anymore.
Mm-mm. That night, when she was calmer, we sat on the bed for a chat, and she turned with the most innocent smile and asked me if I would like to know about her old house. As I said yes, she went on to tell me about how Grandma would make big squares for the floor to keep the cold off. I have asked about this and was told that people would use potato sacks cut into strips and weave together to make mats for the floor. She also said that she was left in the house on her own a lot, and that often when the fire went out, she would cuddle up to a dog to keep warm.
Oh.
The house was, she said, small and dark, and that Grandma would shout at her for being frightened of the dark. She also said that when her papa died, they took him away in a big box, and that she had cried so much her pinny was all wet, and that Grandma shouted at her for looking a mess.
Her penny was all wet?
Pinny. I'm not
like a pinafore, like a dress?
I'm not sure.
Huh.
That's
okay.
what it says.
Anyway.
I thought this was the end of it. Oh my gosh, I thought I turned my volume down. I thought this was the end of it, but last night she came out with something which had us all spooked. On putting her to bed, I tucked her in with her favorite doll called Flo. She said that the doll wasn't called Flo anymore, and that a lady had told her to call it Doris.
Ew,
Well,
Doris.
as the goosebumps came up again, I realized that this was my mom's name, which she hates, and that the only person who called it was her sister, who died in 2003.
Mm.
Apparently, she would call my mom this name just to wind her up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Siblings.
I don't know what to think. People have suggested that it's just her imagination, but I'm not sure. Where would a 3-year-old get such detailed information from?
Her past
From her
lives.
past life.
Yeah. Or like, especially knowing like the shawl or like the potato sacks on the floor. Like,
Yeah, because at age 3, if that had never been done around her, like, and that's not something you would probably see in a children's show on TV or anything like that.
Yeah.
Totally common knowledge for a 3-year-old.
Totally. Yeah. Or that like, just call it like words and things that she didn't even know. Just wild and...
Oh, yeah.
All right, this one's from Perfiath on Reddit. This one's pretty wild. I got like goosebumps while I was reading it.
Ooh.
Okay, so Perfioth says, I told this in another place here, but it was the early afternoon of Halloween. This is a rough time of year for me because my first child was stillborn near this day.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was sitting in a chair in the den. My husband was at the desk on the opposite side of the room. My 2.5-year-old daughter was moving around the room, not really doing anything, and as always happens on this day, my thoughts turned to my stillborn daughter. Suddenly, my daughter plops a book onto my lap. Remember, she is 2, she can't read yet. Additional note, the walls of this room are pretty much wall-to-wall books. The book was given to me after the stillborn. It was a pagan book for grieving parents. Startled at the coincidence, I just kind of stared at the book. My daughter, and in parentheses all caps, she's like 2, like she's 2 years old, flipped open the book and pointed imperiously to a paragraph. I obeyed and read the paragraph. It was talking about how a child who dies might reincarnate back into the same family or somewhere nearby.
I just got full body chills.
Yeah, so I wondered where my child might have reincarnated when my daughter patted my leg and said, I'm White Heel Mommy. Up until those words, nothing had been spoken out loud. It gives me chills every time I remember it.
I
That's
have
so
chills.
cool.
Yeah.
That is, like, I would have been sobbing. I would have lost my shit.
Yeah.
Like, I want to cry now.
And then she added a note that, like, for several months, these were first words that she said and then, like, several months, like, just still, like, toddler babbling.
Yeah, a lot of 2-year-olds don't say a ton of words.
Yeah.
I mean, all of mine did. They spoke like little adults.
Little precocious little guys.
Yeah.
Silly.
Yeah.
Like, Xander was speaking full sentences by 1.
Smart little shit.
Freaking
No.
smart.
All right, now a story about a cat.
Yay!
This is by Dodie78 from Texas
Texas. We love Texas.
in July 26, 2010. So, this is not a ghost story, but about reincarnation of a beloved pet, which I never believed in until now.
Cute.
When I was 13, my mother brought home a cat that a coworker of hers gave her. Before bringing him home, she showed me a picture and I instantly fell in love.
Oh.
As one does.
Yes. You look at those little
They're
kitty.
just little,
Yes.
cute little toadies.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Oliver.
Oh.
After bringing him home, he immediately became attached to me. He was such a joy and did funny and unusual things to make us laugh. We had never had a cat, nor had another cat like him.
There's just certain animals that you're like, you're more than just this
Yeah.
cat. Like, there's a human soul in there.
Yeah. I lived with my parents until I got married and moved to an apartment. I really wanted to take him with us, but couldn't. My parents were too attached to him, and we couldn't afford to pay the pet deposit. Side note, pet deposits and, like, landlords that don't let people take their pets are the reason that shelters are so full of animals, and fuck y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I get that it's hard when you have tenants that completely trash a place and their animals, like, ruin everything. And
But kids are just as messy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bad tenants are bad tenants, and
Yeah,
they're
the
going to
owners.
mess it up
No
with
matter
or
what.
without animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the owners.
It's the owners. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, get off my soapbox. My parents were too attached to him and we couldn't afford the pet deposit. I got to see him on almost a daily basis since my mother babysat my son after I went back to work though. Sadly, years later, Oliver got sick at the ripe old age of 14 and there was nothing the vet could do for him.
He was just an old guy.
Just an old guy. I went with my father to take him to the vet to have him put to sleep. One of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
But also such a kindness. Like, I wish I could be put to sleep when I'm old
Yes.
and just, like, go nice and gently.
Instead of suffering.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a kindness that I think we need to extend to people. But that's just my own opinion after working in healthcare and watching old people suffer.
Yes.
Kind of like assisted.
Yeah.
It's
But like at an old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like euthanasia. Euthanize.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we
Someone
do it for
sedate
animals.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But it would be nice if... Yeah.
Have you guys heard my cat sedation story?
No, what?
So Marilyn, the cat, is feral. She is a feral fucking cat that lives in my bedroom. And so she got outside and she ate something and it gave her diarrhea.
Oh,
and
no.
she has long fur, but she won't let me brush her. She will bite. I still try. It's
Danger
fun.
minutes.
Yeah. Ooh, she's dangerous when she wants to be. Anyway, so she had diarrhea. She was a mess. She couldn't be, like, we had to keep her outside for like a day while we waited to get into the vet. But Peter called the vet and was like, I need my cat to be put to sleep so that we can clean poop off of her butt. And they're like, wait, what?
What?
He's like, yeah, my cat's feral and she has poop on her butt and we can't clean it. And she's like, so you want your cat to be, like, euthanized? He's like, no, we just need her, like, sleepy so we can wash her. Oh, shit, sorry, everyone. And they're like, oh, you need a cat sedation. He's like, yeah.
A cat sedation.
Yeah, so I took her to the vet, and they gave her some sleepy juice in her little thigh. And I took her home, and she was super mad at me. And I cleaned all the poop off her butt and gave her a good trim.
Oh.
I cleaned her little poofy parachute pants. That's what her fluff looks like. And then she was fine.
Oh.
No
That's
more.
a fun story.
Yeah.
That is kind of... It's a roller coaster of a story.
Like, this poor vet tech thinks we want to put our cat to sleep
Because she's
she has a
poopy.
poopy butt.
No.
No, she's just feral and she'll eat us. If, like, I tried to wash her. It was not good. She was mad at me after. She would not look at me or talk to me for like a whole day
Yeah.
after that.
Little princess. Little baby.
That's
Anyway,
so funny.
sorry,
That's
tangent.
okay. Tangent. We're good at those. Okay. It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, and my son was 6 years old at the time and took it very hard.
Oh.
It's been almost 5 years, and we still reminisce and miss him very much.
Yeah.
However, a few months ago, my husband's cousin's cat had a litter of kittens.
Yay, babies!
One of them looked very similar to my Oliver. When the kittens were about 3 months old, I took the kitten home. I had this strange, compelling desire to take him. My children and I were so happy after bringing him home, and it didn't take long to notice the kitten, who we named Oliver Twist, began doing things just the way my old Oliver did. The strange, funny things he used to do that no other cat we've seen do, this kitten does. I know it sounds crazy, but he will look into my eyes like he knows me. I now know reincarnation exists with pets, and we're so glad to have our Oliver back.
Oh, that's really cute.
That is really cute. I love that story. I'm so glad they got Oliver back.
I'm so glad they...
And I'm
Yes.
so glad they found... It's so hard to find homes for kittens, at least in our area.
Yeah, because there's so many just, like, feral kitties everywhere.
Yeah, and nobody wants a cat for some reason.
Because everyone already has 7.
I know, everybody's like, I just had kittens, Shandi. And I'm like, I have 6 cats. That is an inappropriate number of cats. I cannot have any more.
No more cats.
Never too many puppies.
3 is too many puppies.
That's how many we have. It is kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Cat food's expensive.
Yeah. Well, I have 3 dogs and 6 cats. One is a strictly outdoors cat, though.
Pemberbrook.
Pemberbrook. Miss
Pemberbrook.
Pemberbrook.
She's a drooly little critter.
She is. She's old. She's like, we were talking the other day, she's probably like 12-ish?
Okay, she's getting up there. She's an
Yeah.
old gal.
Yeah.
Oh.
She likes to rub her drooly little
Yeah.
snaggletooth all over you.
Well, and she got grounded to the outside because she was peeing all over the basement. And I was like, if you can't use the litter box, you can't live in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
And it was not a UTI. She was just being a bitch.
Oh,
Anyway.
All right, this is from Deleted.
Deleted.
When I was a kid, around 2, apparently I had a similar thing. They're talking about like past life experiences.
Oh, okay.
This is from
They were
Reddit.
like replying on a thread. Okay.
Yes. The first person had like a 2-sentence, and then they replied with a actual little story, which I'm like, yes. Okay, so when I was a kid, around 2, apparently I had a similar thing. The first time my parents took me to a park, it had a baseball field. I went up to the home plate, kicked the dirt, swung like I had hit a pitch, then ran all the bases, and when I got to home, I yelled safe and did the arm motion.
And you shouldn't have known?
No,
any of
no
that.
one in my family played or watched baseball. When my parents asked me, I said, I used to play before I came to you.
I was like, oh,
I
that's
was
silly.
Babe Ruth, bitch.
Apparently, I also talked about women a lot.
He was Joe DiMaggio and Babe Ruth.
And how I used to love them.
Ooh, sexy fun
Sexy.
times.
One time when we were at a Mexican restaurant, I guess I hit on a lady as a 2-year-old and told her I would buy her a dress and take her for a walk on the beach.
Oh, shit.
From the stories, I also spoke fluent Spanish at a couple of points in my early childhood. Then I guess one day I just totally forgot, and when asked about it, I had no idea.
That
Oh,
do be
that's
happening, that weird mind wipe that happens.
Yeah, I don't remember anything from before 4 or 5 years old.
Do you guys have super early memories?
Mm-mm.
I do.
I do not.
I have memories from like 1 and 2.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what my earliest memory is. Nope.
One of my earliest memories, I was still in diapers, and I was pushing my little baby carriage and walking around in these gold shoes that my mom had. And so they're huge, like my little teeny feet, in these woman-sized shoes. And I had on her floppy blue, like straw hat, like sun hat.
Oh,
And
that's
pushing
so
my
cute.
baby.
That is silly.
And my little carrier, the little stroller thing, baby carriage, that.
Yes.
Correct.
I know I'm not gonna shit.
It was white with little pink rosebuds on it.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Like I was in like I remember like my diaper. I didn't have pants or anything on. I had like a shirt and my diaper and those shoes and the hat.
That's so
So
silly.
like I was a sophisticated lady with a
Yes,
baby.
you were.
Oh, that's so silly.
You were serving. All right, uno más. One final little story that follows a TikToker who claims her daughter remembers her past life as someone who worked in the Twin Towers.
Oh shit.
I had to include it because I got full body chills as I read it. This is from an article called 4-Year-Old Girl Remembers 9/11 Death from a Previous Life
Oh no.
on paranormalcatalog.net.
Oh, that gave me chills.
In a reply to TikTok asking for stories about kids recalling past lives, Riss White shared a concerning experience involving her young daughter a few years ago. While watching the tragic events of September 11, 2001, her 4-year-old daughter surprisingly recounted details from her supposed past life. According to Riss, her daughter remembered the Twin Towers despite being very young and claimed she used to work at the North Tower.
Oh, that's wild.
The little girl pointed at one of the towers and casually said, "Hey Mom, I used to work there." When asked when this happened, she replied, "Before."
Yeah,
Oh,
sounds right.
Riss continued to explain that her daughter mentioned a day when the floor at her workplace got really hot. To escape, she stood on her desk along with her friends. They tried to open the door, but they were unable to do so. So she claimed she had to jump out of the window and fly like a bird.
oh my God.
Shit.
Riss stated that her daughter had never heard of 9/11 as she was only 4 years old.
That's wild.
That was the worst day. Do you guys remember that day?
Very, very vaguely.
Were you bored?
I was
Greg?
like,
Barely.
I was like 5 or 6, I think.
Okay,
And I
yeah.
remember that all the adults were like crashing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up that morning and I turned on the TV and there's just the same thing playing on every station. And at first I'm like, this is a weird adventure movie. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
And that, because like I'm half asleep and just like groggy and yeah, it was a bad day.
Yeah.
And I had to go to work and like some people didn't know it. They're like, why is everything like abandoned? It was like a ghost town. I worked on Center Street in Provo at a pet store.
Oh, yeah.
And like, it was just a ghost town. Like, it was next door to a bar, and even the bar was empty. Like,
that is so
that's
wild.
yeah. Drunk people love pets.
Drunk people
Cute.
do love pets.
They like to come in and talk to you, and
And tell you how much they love pets.
Yeah. Anyway,
But yeah, that's wild.
That is
that
wild.
is wild. Wow.
And just like the descriptors that the kid used.
I had to go out of the window and I fly like a bird, like that. Like,
Yeah,
You know
like
they
my
were-
chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like the triangle shirtwaist factory all over again. Jumping out the window because you'd rather die that way than in the fires
Yeah.
and things.
Yeah.
No bueno.
Big sigh.
Yeah.
So, do you believe in reincarnation?
I do.
I do.
If you've experienced anything like this, or if you have a creepy kid that say things like this, or even a pet that you felt like was coming home, we'd love to hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can send your ghost stories to seancewithmysiblings@gmail.com.
Yes, you can. Please.
Please.
Please join the seance.
Please. 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 Don't
Don't
prove I'm right.
I don't know that song.
It's Miss Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina.
I'm not
Sabrina.
really into her.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No offense to her. I'm sure she's fabulous.
It's very, like, pop.
Yeah, it's
like,
really pop.
Gay. Yeah.
Gay?
Gay pop.
pop.
Yeah, gay pop.
K-pop. I thought that
Girly
was
pop.
Chapel Roan.
Both. All of the above.
All
Which I
of the
do
above.
like Chapel Roan.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
cool.
ASMR.
Rip. Everyone leaves.
They're like,
Everyone's
I'm
like, fuck you guys.
done.
We don't want ASMR.
All right, Craig.
All right. I have a little tidbit about William Barnes.
William.
William. When William Barnes was 4 years old, he drew a ship with 4 smokestacks. He showed the drawing to his parents and told them, "This is my ship, but she died."
Was it the Titanic?
The Titanic. The Titanic.
Titanic.
Soon, he started insisting that his family call him Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy. Mm-hmm. Is that, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Instead, he said, "Call me Tommy" instead of William. And he wouldn't stop talking about 2 brothers and other family members. None of them, he was saying, made any sense to his parents. And the situation escalated when William started having non-stop nightmares about a huge ship, freezing water, and steel slabs falling on top of him.
Ooh.
Yeah, no,
That's shitty.
That is shitty.
Yeah.
The nightmares continued, and it was only at the age of 25 that William sought help. He underwent hypnosis, and during the session, he could hear himself arguing about the ship's design. Oh shit. As soon as he awoke from the hypnosis trance, he told the counselor, "My name is Tommy Andrews." Soon, the fragmented pieces of William's nightmare started forming a complete picture. He became increasingly convinced that he was reincarnation of Titanic designer Thomas Andrew.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. William Barnes was born on the day the Titanic sank. And during,
Nuh-uh.
yeah, crazy.
You're
Shut
kidding.
That's a fast reincarnation.
Yeah. And what, like, imagine just like, it's like in the movies where like you die and then like you pop
You
out
get,
as
like,
a baby.
slurped.
Yeah. It's like a white light. Yeah.
I want a break first.
Right?
Right, it's like,
At least
please.
let me take a nap.
A good nap.
I gotta hump people before I come back and have to do this bullshit again.
Exactly. Like, let me be a
Yeah.
ghosty first, please. And yeah, okay. And during hypnotic age regression sessions later in his life, he spoke with a heavy Irish accent while detailing the sinking of the ship and how he died on the deck.
Ooh.
That is wild.
So he went like past childhood. He was having these things happen until he was 25.
And then he finally like went to a
Past
person
life
that could help
regression.
him. Yeah, past life regression, hypno person,
A hypnotherapist.
hypnotherapist,
Yes.
hypnotic age regression, which is
Cool.
wild. That was from listverse.com. Eerie stories of past lives.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I used to love listverse.
List of us.
They got some good lists.
They do got
Good
some good
lists.
lists.
Top 10.
No, I always wanted to make a list and then I just never could. I tried.
Top 10 haunted dolls. Okay.
Top 10 anime deaths.
Top 10 animes.
Okay.
Alright, and uno mas. A very unnerving story caused an uproar in 2014. I'm a mess. Okay. A very unnerving... Oh wait, okay, I can get myself again. An uproar in 2014 when it was reported that a 3-year-old Syrian boy had pointed out where his past life's body had been buried after he was murdered.
Ew.
He also pointed out the murder weapon.
Oh shit.
Yeah. The boy, who belonged to the Druze ethnic group, has a long red birthmark on his forehead, which, according to Druze, I think it's just Druze, beliefs, is related to how a person died in a previous life. This belief was seemingly sustained by the boy, who told his parents that he had been killed by an axe
Oh
to the
god.
head
That's fucking brutal.
in his previous life, hence the birthmark, which is wild.
That is wild.
That is something though that you hear about. Like they'll have a birthmark or something where
Like
they
where
were
they were.
shot or stabbed or like an injury from a past life. They'll have some sort of mark on their current body.
My birthmark's on my butt, so
Me and Xander have the same constellation of moles
ooh,
on our
that's
backs.
wild.
It is
I
wild.
knew that. That's cool.
It's like the spoon of the Big Dipper. There's just like
Oh,
four.
that's
in
wild. Oh
my
that
gosh.
Kind of a yeah.
I wonder what that
really
means. That's so
cool.
cool.
I don't know.
I
If
have.
someone knows, let me know.
Yeah,
I
let us
don't
know.
know.
Send it to seancewithmysiblings@gmail.com.
Yes.
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 Where am I?
So, what does the birthmark on your butt look like, Craig?
It's kind of like, it's almost shaped like a pyramid a little bit, like but squished more like
Like a squashy pyramid.
A squashy
it's
pyramid.
like kind of like it has like two like it's almost like an oval but also kind of like a
Oh.
But it's like elongated
It's like-
triangle-ish.
yeah. It's,
Like a
it's almost like
boomerang?
an oval, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's like has slight points, like it
Huh.
gets bigger in the middle.
You can see his birthmark on his OnlyFans,
On
everyone.
my only toes.
Only toes.
Only toes. Maybe it was like a gunshot.
Maybe.
To the
That's
Gunshot to the
Or like you were running
stab
away
mark.
and someone like
Yeah, almost looks like it could be a stabby boy.
Right in
A
the butt.
stabby boy to the ass. My favorite kind. Just kidding.
A stab
We're on
boy
it.
to the ass.
Well, that was a good time.
That was a good time. Thanks for that.
Anyways, the elders of the village the boy stayed in took him to the home he lived in during his past life.
The struggle is real.
That was a
good.
deep
Yeah.
breath that you just took.
Getting the location from the details the boy gave, eventually standing in front of the house, the boy remembered the house, the village, and his old name. The man whose house it was had gone missing 4 years earlier, according to locals. When the elders quizzed the boy about this turn of events, he told them the full name of the person who had been killed, or the full name of the person who killed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
When he was the man who lived in the house, he then led the elders to the spot where the body was buried, and sure enough, they uncovered a skeleton with a head wound that correlated to the boy's birthmark as well as an axe.
That is wild.
When confronted by the elders and locals, the killer confessed to the crime soon after.
Oh my god.
So was there, so he admitted to being the murderer, and then what? Any follow-up? Did he get convicted? Did he go to prison?
I'm assuming he just went to jail time. Or whatever they do. That's all it had. That's all she wrote.
Or could that guy,
That's all she
could
wrote.
the kid, forgive him and be like, nah, it's cool, fam. You murdered me, but I'm back now, so it's alright.
Yeah, I'm actually alive still, T.
So turns out, I'm back, bitch.
Guess who's
He got
back?
revenge. Just kidding.
Back again.
Shady's back. Tell your friend. Oh, God.
I will
Guess
not.
who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Yeah, but no, that's all it was.
I never listened to Eminem.
No Eminem?
No.
Nope.
That's wild ass songs.
He does have wild ass songs. I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other
No.
Slim Shadys are just imitators.
No.
So, well, the real Slim Shady, please stand up.
No.
Please stand up.
So many were all violent
I
and
know.
wild as shit.
Wild.
Yeah.
No, if I'm gonna listen to rap, I'm gonna be listening to Snoop or...
Snoop.
Yeah, I have a secret crush on him.
Oh yeah.
It's a secret, don't tell Peter. Anyway.
Well,
Well,
another one up the poop chute.
Oh no. Papa. Tobias.
Oh, Tobias. You silly man.
Silly beyond silly.
Oh, God.
We're the same age, me and Tobias.
That's wild.
Wow.
Freaking Tobias.
I'm so sad that we're missing out on seeing them in Vegas.
I'm so sad that... Hey, Tobias, I know you're listening.
We know you listen to this podcast.
So why the fuck aren't you coming to Utah during this worldwide tour?
You go all around it, but
And
not
you're going
in
to
it.
Texas 3 times? Bitch, one of those times could be Utah.
Yeah.
All you lucky Texans, tell us how it is.
Right.
Yeah.
You always come to Utah.
But we could be seeing him in fucking Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're not, because
But we're
we
not.
have another exciting thing happening
Yes.
We do.
We're going on a trip.
in our favorite rocket ship.
Zooming through the sky.
Or Little Einstein. Whatever the fuck.
This episode is over now.
Yeah.
We are done yapping.
Okay. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
We have socials.
Oh, fuck, we do.
Watch us on TikTok at Seance with My Siblings.
Send us your ghost stories to seancewithmysiblings@gmail.com.
Just Google Seance with My Siblings and shit will
Yeah.
come
We have a website.
We do have a
We do
website
have a
that we
You
have
can
to talk
Google
about.
us. Yeah.
or use.
I check
It's there.
it every 6 months. People, it has a little bit of traffic. People
Oh.
are finding us through it somehow.
Well, that's cool,
That is
guys.
Because I think if they type in anything that's in the episodes, because our episode descriptors are all on the
on the
website.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Technology.
Technology. We also have an Instagram, Tumblr,
Seance
Blue
with my
Sky,
siblings.
Facebook.
Everything is Seance with My Siblings.
Yep. Super
Bye
easy.
now.
Bye now.
Bye.
Go on, get.
Pitter patter.
Pitter patter,
Let's
get
get
at
at
it.
her.
Yes.
Bye.